Patriots wake up this morning, AFC East champions for the first time since 2019. We're going to have a home playoff game, and Mike Vrabel was able to accomplish exactly what he wanted in year one with this franchise. He said at his introductory press conference he wants to be playing playoff games at home again and winning playoff games at home. Now he has an opportunity to do that. You're going to draw most likely either the Chargers or the Bills in round one of the playoffs if you finish as the 2 seed, which I would love to see the Chargers come into Gillette in a cold outdoor environment. I think that's a team you could absolutely beat in round one and sets up for a great path for the playoffs here. So I'm very excited. I cannot wait to see Drake May in the playoffs. It is one of the more anticipated things I have in 2026, and this is the year that I'm getting married, and I can't wait to see Drake May play in the playoffs this year. So shout out to Drake May. I love him very much.
Love it, Chime. All right, Wiggy, good morning.
All right, good morning. So when you start to look at this, kind of to piggyback a little bit of Shime's lead, but more so when you start to play out, and we talked about this game against Miami, should you rest guys, should you play guys? Then it starts to factor in on the seeding element. Shime just talked about, all right, if you're the 2 seed and if the Chargers somehow, which it's going to be difficult, when you will become the 1 seed. But
there's some people in the text line that are saying that they're reading that the Chargers situation is locked up. Like that's
not true, because if the Chargers win, they would be the 6th seed, locked in as the 6th seed. If they lose and Buffalo wins, they become the 7th seed.
And that was getting to my lead. So if Buffalo, right now, if it went to chalk the way it is, like Shime said, you would be playing Buffalo at home. But Buffalo plays the Jets next week, who stink, and the Chargers are on the road in Denver. So just based on that, you know, the likelihood Chargers beating Denver, going to be tough, but they could do it. But the likelihood not very good. So you being at the 2 seed, that means that's why it's important for you to win, because if Buffalo wins, which they should, you'll be taking on the Chargers at home rather than having the Bills come here and play you at home. Because if you look at the AFC, the way it's going to shake out with the teams that are in the playoffs right now, I mean, what's the one team in this playoffs that really like scares you? If you watch the Pittsburgh Steelers yesterday and they got to play for their basically playoff life
against Baltimore.
Against Baltimore, it's really Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. And I know he's dealing with that foot or ankle injury, but he's just so good that that's the one guy you want to try to avoid him as best as possible.
He did look off yesterday, though.
Yeah.
That was not his best.
But
the injuries, week after week, it seemed like Josh Allen's been banged up. So you just wonder if this is impacting every single week.
Right, but weren't they down 13-0 in that game?
Yes.